friends, it's Esther here on Keeping House. You may remember my very first video I talked about pantry living, and I just threw it at you as a concept. Today I'm going to show you Pantry Living 101. I'm going to show you what you need to consider and do to create and have a functioning pantry. So come join me and discover how to create your perfect pantry.
The first thing you need to do is pull out your recipe cards and look at the ingredients in your foods. Especially note the ingredients that can last for a long time because those are the items you're going to use in your pantry. The second thing you need to do is create your menu. You can create it for as long out or as short as you want. We don't get easily sick of foods, so we just eat foods rotating every other week, and that's the menu we stick to, and I change it seasonally so that we can have different foods in different seasons. For you, you might want to create a new menu every week or once a month, but you're going to want to know generally what items are going to appear in your menu so that you make sure that you have your cupboard stocked for them. When it's time to go shopping, I look at my menu and I also pull up my calendar. I make sure I'm looking for people we're having over for dinner, if we're going to be out of town, if we have any family events, because sometimes we just won't be home for meals, so I don't need to stock for those. And other times we're going to have people over, so I might make something special or different than usual. But in general, if we're having people over, we will need more food, so I always consult my calendar. This part takes some time and planning, but you need to decide what stores you want to get your foods at. I shop at Safeway, Costco, and Winco. Winco, I buy bulked and canned foods that I only need to buy once a month. At Costco, I buy things like meats and produce, pretty much all my organic foods, and I go there twice a month. And Safeway, I go every week. It's generally more expensive for everything, so I just buy things like bananas or something I only want a couple of, maybe some yogurt, things that I need in small quantities that will go bad quickly so that I have them on hand as soon as I need them. Now is the time to create the shopping lists. So I have one list for each store. I have on it each item that I buy at that store, how much I would need to have what I consider to be a full pantry, what number my pantry needs to get down to for me to decide to replenish it, and then a blank spot for what it is I actually plan to buy this time. I laminate them and have a dry erase marker so I can highlight things as I need them. I also take the time to put them in the order that they appear in the store so that I'm not running back and forth to get things. And I even have special notes. So for example, I buy a lot of things organic, but not everything. So everything that's organic, I put in bold, and everything that's not, I don't. So I don't have to rack my brain every time trying to remember if this is something I buy organic or not. So you might be wondering, how do I know how much I need to have a full pantry or what my replenish number is? So basically what I do is I look at how many times I'll use an item in a month, and I double that for a full pantry. If I drop below how much I'll need it for a month, then I will put it on my replenish list. And if it's still above that, it means that I used less than I needed and I don't need to buy more this month. This way it keeps me from having to buy every single item every single time I go to the store. It makes the shopping trips faster, and these are items that are not going to go bad. I only do this for that bulk and canned food. One of the things that may impact your needs and replenish number is your pantry space. So figure out where you're going to have your pantry. It's not something you want to be using on a daily basis, but where you want to be pulling from. Look at how much space you have, the number of items you're going to need, and kind of plot out where you're going to put things. And it should help you be able to determine how much you can handle to keep at one time. Lastly, you need to create a rhythm and routine for your shopping list and going shopping. So I know I'm going to go shopping on Fridays, so every Thursday I go through, do my inventory, create my list, and we're all set. Another way that we track is when we run out of something and grab the backup from the pantry. If there was only one backup, I make sure to mark that on my list right away so that I know we need it. We also keep non-food items in our pantry like cleaning supplies, Ziploc bags, toothpaste, shampoo and conditioner, all that kind of stuff. We typically keep one backup. If you take the last thing out of the pantry, you put it on the replenish list. If you keep yourself in this rhythm or routine, it usually only takes me about 5 minutes to create my shopping list, maybe 10 with my Winco list because it's longer, and I'm ready to go shopping on Friday mornings stress-free.
I hope this video gave you the tools that you need to create your pantry at home. There are two primary things that having a pantry has done for me. One, it has saved us a ton of money. I have been able to cut back probably, at first it was about $100 a month, but now it's more like $150 to $175 a month I save just by living out of a pantry and off of a pantry schedule. It is amazing. I mean, that's well over $1,000 a year. The second thing is it just decreases stress. I never run out of stuff. I always have the foods that I need when I need them, and it makes it so much less stressful for me. I hope this can help you decrease spending on your groceries and help you stay stress-free in your kitchen as well. Let's go get organized together.